and welcome to GameGar, and today we're going to try Would You Rather. I wanted to try this out because I want to see what kind of answers other people gave, and I thought it'd be really interesting because I've never actually tried Would You Rather with friends or anything like that, so I'm just quite curious to what types of things will pop up and what kind of answers we can come up with, and I want to explain the reason why I chose those answers, if I can. If not, well, doesn't matter. Okay, so the first question we have here is, constantly have a 40-pound weight on your shoulders or constantly have 10-pound weights on each of your feet. Well, I mean, carrying 20 pounds around, assuming you only have 2 feet, and carrying 40 pounds around doesn't really, 20 pounds is less than 40. And frankly, my legs are stronger than my shoulders, so I would definitely go with 10 pounds on each foot. Yeah, 73% of people agreed with that. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, would you rather be a famous rapper or be a notorious mobster? Well, you could, I don't know, being a rapper, I don't know, notorious mobster. You'd always be running from the police, well, assumingly, and being a rapper, you get to live like, you can still live the thug life, but you wouldn't necessarily be out like murdering people or anything. So I would definitely choose to be a famous rapper. Being a mobster would be cool. Yeah, I think that was a good choice. But I don't know. I don't think you'd live a long time in that case. All right, let's move on to the next one. Would you rather work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week? So that's still only 40 hours. Or work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's what most people do. Honestly, I would rather get it over with, and a lot of jobs I've done in the past, I've had to work 10 hours a day, and I still had to work 5 hours or 5 days a week, so, or not, if not more. So I definitely would choose 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. Yeah, other people felt the same, because then you'd essentially have a 3-day weekend that you could do whatever you wanted. I'd have more time for YouTube and that kind of stuff, so, and playing games and whatnot. So I think that's a really good choice in that case. Next one. Live in the world of Dr. Seuss, that would be cool, or live in Star Trek universe. I don't really know what Star Trek universe is. Like, is it the same as our universe? I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. I think I might have watched it when I was a kid, like, I don't know, once or twice. Dr. Seuss, though, come on, that's like the most psychedelic, the coolest place you could ever live. You'd have all this crazy stuff going on all the time, and you could, like, I don't know, it would just be, like, really cool. So, 55%, that was a close one. Maybe if I were a Star Trek fan, I might have chose that. It would be cool to like fly around in space though, so I'm a little bit I'm on the fence as well. Would you rather own a pet snake or own a pet turtle? Hands down turtle. I love turtles. I love snakes too, but turtles are the best to me. That's just my opinion, but what would you choose? Let's look at the next one. Find out that you swallowed a spider in your sleep or find out that your waiter had spit in your meal. Honestly, I would rather swallow a spider because that's just free protein. You eat lots of weird things that you don't really know about, I think, probably when you're sleeping or even when you're awake. Having someone spit in your food and then eating it, that just sounds gross. And yeah, I'd rather not. So I would definitely rather find out I ate a spider. Okay, that was a really close one, 51 to 49. So yeah, I don't know. I don't honestly know why anybody would choose to have someone spit in your meal, though. Spiders aren't that bad. I don't know why people are so scared of them. Honestly, I think spiders get a bad rap because, for example, here in the summertime, there are mosquitoes all over the freaking place. And I'd rather have a spider hanging out, looking out for me, eating all those nasty pests and stuff. Spiders don't even bother you. They just kind of, like, make these, like, pretty-looking webs and stuff. So, like, I don't really have a problem with them. Be malnourished or be obese? Well, obese or malnourished? Being hungry doesn't feel good. Being fat, I don't know, like, I think I'd rather be fat because at least then you're eating. If you're exercising, you might be able to get away with being obese and still being slightly healthy. If you're malnourished, then you're not getting the nutrients that you need, so that means you're not long for this world in that case. Obesity, yeah, that could lead to, what, like, diabetes or heart attack and all that stuff, but I think it might be more manageable than being malnourished. People disagreed with that. I mean, malnourished. Without nourishment, you die, don't you? Okay, would you rather be dissolved feet first in sulfuric acid? That reminds me of a movie. It's called, I think it was called Roger Rabbit. It wasn't sulfuric acid, but there was something similar to that. Have a mafia hit on your family. Well, of course, like, you want to protect your own. You're not gonna. I don't know. I mean, dissolved in feet first in sulfuric acid. While it would hurt, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't wish death to anyone else, so gotta pick that one. 49-51. Yeah, that was a close one. That's a toughie. Support Captain America, of course. Support Iron Man. Oh, that's hard. When I was really young, I had both comics from Iron Man and Captain America. I have a feeling, I really feel like I was more leaning towards Iron Man because I'm more of a mecha fan. I'm not that he's like, I mean, he is a robot, so yeah. I mean, I just always kind of liked him a lot more. Tony Stark is kind of a dick, but you know, the idea of having a robotic suit is quite awesome. So, yep, I would definitely choose Iron Man, and others felt the same. Would you rather have all your fingernails and toenails removed quickly, or deep paper cuts on the webbing between each finger and toe slowly? Deep paper cuts. But still, having your fingernails and toenails ripped off, that is painful. I mean, I've had them like half ripped off and that kind of stuff, and like I'm sure a lot of you have too. But paper cuts, yeah, I mean they hurt, but like in the webs of your fingers, do you have much feeling there? I don't know. I'm gonna go with the webbing. Oh well, most people wanted their finger. I mean, have you ever had your fingernail pulled off? That's definitely more painful. It's gotta be. There's more nerve endings there. Duh. Next. Speak every language except the language of the country you're currently in, or speak only the language of the country you're in, but know the meaning of every single word in that language. What if you're living there, you know the language, you know the meaning of every single word? What's the problem? I mean, if you're the kind of I mean, there's a lot of people who don't go to other countries and they never learn foreign languages. What's the point of learning a bunch of I mean, the whole point of language is communication, you know, communicating with other people. So if you don't understand the language of the country you're in, you basically don't belong there. So this is a no-brainer. Okay, 35% disagreed. I mean, yeah, it's cool like learning languages, but if you can't talk to anybody, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. Would you rather 80s child star actor? Does that mean I am one? 60s one-hit wonder. I would definitely like to be an 80s child star actor just because that's what I'm familiar with. Yeah, 73%. 60s one, I don't know, like, what would that be? Rockabilly or something? Kill someone you hate and get caught, or kill someone you love and never get caught. Well, you shouldn't hate people, but I don't want to kill someone I love. I don't want to kill anybody. How about we skip this one? Would you rather have your fingers become hot dogs forever, or have your tears be relatively acidic? Aren't tears acidic anyway? I mean, to what degree? What's the pH level? If it's like a pH level of 6, that's not gonna be too bad. I mean, your saliva is like a pH of 4 or something like that, I think, or 3. Have your fingers become hot dogs forever, but you could eat your fingers. I would love to eat my fingers, but hot dogs, they're not very healthy. How about we go with relatively acidic tears? Yeah, other people agreed. Would you rather hoard or compulsively clean? Well, I don't like keeping, like, I don't know, I feel dirty, and like I like having a little bit of free space. Like, I already live in a place that's so small, I don't have space to put anything. So being clean, I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, compulsively clean? Sure, you clean it a lot, no problem. So I'll choose that one. 82%. Would you rather eat nothing for 2 days? I mean, I think you have to do that for surgery, or like 24 hours, or eat the same meal for a month. I eat chicken every day. So it's almost like I eat the same meal for more than a month. I'd rather eat the same thing for a month and that rather than eat nothing for 2 days. You could literally just sit around. When I mean chicken, I don't mean fried chicken. I mean like just chicken breast with no fat on it. Anyway, you could like eat pizza for a whole month. I mean, why would you not choose that? That should be 100%. Would you rather be attractive and poor? That's me. No, I'm just kidding. Or be ugly and rich? I don't really care about either. I don't want to be rich And if you're ugly and rich, then you're gonna be one lonely mofo. If you're attractive and poor, I don't know. Attractive in what way? I mean, do you mean physically attractive or attractive personality? I mean, being a nice person is cool, so let's be attractive and poor. Would you rather always have bad hair or always have bad teeth? I don't know what you mean by bad. Bad hair. I mean, that just means like having a bad hair day. That just that's it. That's me every day. So I'm gonna go with always have a bad hair day. Yeah, 82%. I mean, bad teeth. That sounds like your teeth are rotting out of your face. Would you rather eat only KFC for a month? Not really. Or eat, oh, this is, what? Eat Taco Bell. What? What? KFC, that's just chicken. Taco Bell, that's exotic. There's a lot of good stuff there. They got a lot of cheesy things, a lot of, I don't know, burritos and spicy stuff. I like it. That's my thing. Would you rather be telekinetic or telepathic? Telekinetic, I believe, means you can move objects with your mind. Telepathic would be like using your mind to communicate. So I think you'd be able to hear what other people are thinking. Frankly, I don't want to know what people are thinking. That's an invasion of privacy anyway. Honestly, I don't even want to know what I'm thinking. So I would definitely go with telekinetic if I'm correct in what this means. At the bottom here, telepathy means read minds, and yeah, exactly what I thought. So I would go with telekinesis all day long. And would you rather be a graphic designer or be an architect? I'm currently doing game programming, so it would be cool to be a graphic designer because then I could design my own characters and things, because I am absolutely terrible at character creation and that kind of stuff. And I'm like on stick figure status, so being a graphic designer would be cool. But being an architect, I mean, you're still good at drawing, so you could actually be a graphic designer. I mean, architects these days, I'm pretty sure they work with like AutoCAD and stuff, so they're basically doing stuff on computers anyway. So I don't see the difference. And you'd have more opportunities to like for more salary, yeah, but you'd be able to, I don't know, do better things. You can build stuff too. I mean, that's more important. So I would go with being an architect actually. Because again, I think being a graphic designer is more or less the same. Would you rather play dodgeball or play Foursquare? Now that's a toughie. That's some old school, you know, elementary school stuff. Dodgeball or Foursquare? Thinking back, I played dodgeball a lot. I sucked at throwing the damn thing, but I mean, we're talking now, so I should be pretty good at this. Foursquare, on the other hand, that's just a bunch of hopping around. So I'm gonna have to go with dodgeball on that one. Okay, would you rather castrate a lamb using your own teeth or wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator by diving on its back? Alright, here's the thing. I wouldn't win against an alligator. While it would be cool to try if you'd succeed, that would be alright. Now, castrating a lamb, which means more or less, well, I'm not going to explain actually what it means. Using your teeth, I would just have to do that because, ew, wrestle a territory. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I would die though. Although I would feel like dying after castrating a lamb. Who wouldn't? But I'm gonna have to go with the lamb. I'm gonna have to go all Hannibal on this lamb. Silence of the Lambs, whatever. Yeah, it's disgusting, but that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, these people, whoever chose the alligator one, like they got a little bit too much self-confidence, too much. Yeah, they're not gonna get through that. They're not gonna live. Would you rather stare at the sun for 5 seconds? Okay, already that sounds horrible. After being in a dark room for 5 hours, that would melt your eyeballs right out of your head. Oh, or have one eye replaced with a glass eye for the rest of your life. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure if you stare at the sun for any amount of time directly, it doesn't say directly here though. If you stare at the sun for any amount of time, you could go blind. So if you're losing sight in both eyes, losing only one eye, you know, having it replaced with a glass eye would be ideal in that situation. However, this question does not specify when you're staring at the sun. It didn't say you weren't wearing some kind of protective eyewear. So it doesn't matter if you're in a dark room or not. If you put on some kind of, like, I don't know, there's got to be some kind of sunglasses, not sunglasses you'd buy in a store, but there's got to be some kind of protection where you can look directly at the sun, because I'm pretty sure people are looking at the sun, you know, astronomers and stuff. So that's a loophole. I'm gonna go with staring at the sun because I think you can get away with it. 5 seconds though, you could go blind in my opinion. Not opinion, but scientifically, I think. I'm not sure, but anyway, I think you would, you know, if you wore some kind of protection, you'd be good. But if you pop your eye out, you got the glass eye, you're done. You can't get that other eye back. Although you could wear an eye patch, which you could say is a fashion statement that you might want to partake in. But for me, that's nope, not gonna happen. All right, would you rather fight Apollo Creed or fight Ivan Drago? Oh my God, Ivan or Apollo Creed? I think just for the sake of saying that I did it, I would rather fight with Apollo Creed because that would be awesome. Fighting Ivan, that would just, I would be dead. That would be it. Like getting knocked out by Apollo Creed, yeah, okay. And then I'd be like famous for being knocked out. I don't know, maybe not, but at least I would remember that. But Ivan, I'd probably have brain damage and wouldn't remember anybody. I wouldn't remember anybody's name, so I'm gonna go with Apollo Creed. Yeah, other people agreed too. So this is going to be the last one. Would you rather need to milk yourself or lay an egg? Wow, what a great one to end on. So you have to milk yourself. So more or less you're a cow. Or lay an egg. I mean, I don't know. Does this mean I have like female sex organs or organs? I don't know. Need to milk yourself. That one's kind of... My imagination's going the wrong direction. I think most men need to milk themselves, but lay an egg, yeah, let's lay an egg. I want to lay an egg because maybe like a dragon or something will come out of it, and then I can be the you got the mother of dragons from Game of Thrones, and I could be the father of dragons. So that would be my choice. Okay, 56 to 44. So yeah, there was a lot of questions that other people agreed with. I don't really care because opinion's an opinion. But yeah, this is an interesting game. Oh, I didn't read the top. If you had to do one thing every morning, would you rather? Well, again, I mean, what's coming out of the egg? Are people coming out of the egg? Anyway, that would be cooler. Milking myself, although I could drink my own milk. In retrospect, maybe I chose the wrong one. What do you think? I don't know. Leave a comment in the comments section below. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome too. Again, leave a comment if you want to chat about everything, whatever's going on in this game. That's cool too. Yeah, so this has been GameGar. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.